Alright, today we're going to learn to bias the amps. This particular amp is a Storm 33, but this information would pertain to any of my amps that you can adjust the bias on. First thing you need to do, put your amp on standby, let it warm up, turn your volume control all the way off, turn your scaler all the way up if it's a power scaled amp. In other words, put your scaling on 10 so that it would be at its loudest volume if you were playing it. When your amp's warmed up, you need to take the amp off of standby so it would be in play mode. All of my amps will come with a small sticker that will tell you what the plate voltage is and what the typical bias range is. Basically, I will tell you the maximum bias. You need to get you a digital voltmeter that will read in DC volts. This particular one will read in DC millivolts. Some voltmeters will only read in DC volts. They won't go down to millivolts. Doesn't matter. If it reads in DC volts, it will give you 0.0 whatever the number is. This one's 0.36, which is 36 millivolt. Or if it reads in millivolts, this gives you the 36. Whichever it is, you use that as your maximum setting. There's a small pot located between the last preamp tube and the first power tube. When your amp's warmed up and ready to play, you plug your voltmeter in. The black goes in the black tip jack, and the red is the positive side for each particular power tube. What you do is you turn this small pot on top of the chassis till you reach the numbers that you want it to reach. I will start with this all the way down. Turn it up till I get the reading I want it to have. And you can see the numbers going up as I'm turning it. This particular amp, I like to bias this around. It's about 420 plate volts. My personal favorite is around 36 or so for the bias. Everybody's taste is a little different. You can play with this accordingly, but that's how easy it is to bias the amp.